working on the language about who would be considered a child care staff member to pull them into the criminal background check requirements. There was also the provision, or the question about the waiver provision. In reviewing my notes from the original work session on that bill, the waiver provision wasn't part of the amendment that the committee had voted on. It was discussed, certainly, but it wasn't part of the vote. And my understanding was that there wasn't consensus on that. But it was easier to draft the language. It's easier to cross something out now than to try to write it now and add it back in. So that's what that is. We also did some internal cross-referencing. Senator, it's going to look a little different than the original version, but it doesn't change the who's.
Okay.
It just makes sure that there's consistency across the sections about which paragraphs are being pulled in where.
Representative Malaby?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron, was there a fiscal note associated with this?
We don't have one yet.
Thank you.
I imagine that there will be related to the block grant. All right.
Yes, because that was the other piece. Forgive me. That was added back in. About section 6 talks about payment for the background checks from the block grant. So yeah, we're still waiting on that.
Representative Malaby?
Thank you. If I may switch gears, Aaron, the letter that you were craft to the department vis-a-vis LD 270, which I have seen. Has the committee seen it? Or
Not yet. That's
is that your next
separate
order?
pile.
I'm sorry.
We're doing yellow pages first.
Oh, yeah. Yellow pages. That's business listings for those of you out there.
Representative Deno, then Representative Parker.
It is with dread that I mention this, but having spent so many pleasant hours discussing the fingerprints, but as I read this current draft, and I appreciate the staff trying to capture everybody's issues here, it appears that so long as you have a supervisor who has had their fingerprints taken, you could work there permanently, right, without having your background checked.
Yes.
Is that the intent?
Yes.
I
mean, you'd still
I
be
guess I understood we were talking about short-term employment while people were waiting for things to be processed or on probation or whatever, but it seems to me now we're going to have a mix of fingerprint background checked and not background checked people. I'm not sure that's where we were headed.